This is the story of how I ended up in Amsterdam and learned how some coincidences are not coincidental, but little winks from God. Some would say I just got lucky being able to go to my dream city for work, but looking back, it was so prophetic. First, I noticed on the plane ride there, I had written a note when I was 18 that I wanted to go there. And then I had this photo of the bikes in my room I totally forgot I had, and I've had that up since about 2020. And I ended up standing in that exact same scene 4 years later. It seems like little coincidences, but it was so much more. I've always loved Anne Frank, and I've had that book of hers since I was a teenager, and as y'all know, her house is there, so I got to see her house, which is crazy. But even crazier is that I've always loved Van Gogh, and I actually had these as a prophetic journal since I was 21. The Van Gogh Museum is in Amsterdam, and I had no idea. I know so far it just sounds like little coincidences, but this I didn't realize until I got back. This was the proof that God had set this entire thing up for me. Esther 4:14 is the Bible verse God gave for my life, and I even got it in my passport. And yet somehow after 10 days in Amsterdam, I didn't realize until I got back what our house number was. 414. And if you look at the date, I highlighted Esther 4:14 exactly a year before. On the 14th, I just noticed. But another funny thing is I saw Esther on a cardigan while thrift shopping, of course. These aren't just coincidences, and it wasn't some kind of manifestation on my end. It makes no sense. It's just God. How I ended up in Amsterdam on a whim is just beyond me, and I didn't even pay a penny for it, or prayed for it specifically. God just knows my heart, and He loves me, and He wanted to surprise me. Also, my favorite part was seeing Him at the Rijksmuseum. It made me really happy. I actually almost cried. So I say all that to say, look around and see that these little coincidences in your life very well may be God trying to prove to you how loving and intentional He is.